What's up, people? It's your man, Urban Lover, coming from your mama's basement. And this is a little series I'm going to do about Luke Walton. Now, before you guys go off and say, oh, Urban, you're biased, you're beating up on the man, he's a rookie coach, give him time, be patient with him. It's not about that. You understand, I am an analyst, and I'm an observer, My job is to get on here and report and bring y'all the good and the bad. I'm not just one-sided type of individual. I'm not just going to show you videos of just the Lakers scoring, not showing them fumbling or turning the ball over. That's biased to me. When you only focus on one end of the good product, but you're not focused on the negative, like yin and yang, good and evil. You got to speak on it. In order to make things better, you got to show the fans so they can understand and realize these are the things that's actually hurting the Lakers. It's not so much the offense. Yeah, we do play hero ball towards the end when we scratching our way out. But if the defense was pretty much better, we wouldn't have to play hero ball all the time. So I'm going to go through this article real quick, and I'm going to hit you with something to let you guys know why, the reason why I'm so critique of Luke Walton. Not saying that I don't like him. You know what I'm saying? I like his system, but I'm just being, at the end of the day, I'm just being honest that he's, in a way, a stubborn coach. Regardless if you like it or not, I'm just going to bring facts out, and that's all that matters. Anyway, so here's an article written by, it's written by Shahad Ahmad. And this article, this came out back when the Lakers lost to the Knicks, and Coach Luke Walton was frustrated. And I got another article that's coming out right after that, the other one I want to touch base on. But it's a Coach Luke Walton explained Laker awful defense. So it's a Julius Randle recorded a double-double. Lou Aldane scored a season-high 22 points and made 5 of 8 three-pointers. Nick Young scored 15 points in 20 minutes, and Lou Williams scored 24 points in 26 minutes off the bench. But the Los Angeles Lakers still somehow walked away losers on Sunday night against the New York Knicks. How does a team that scored 112 points at home manage to lose? Luke Walton. Defense. Laker coach Luke Walton only said one word when asked what stood out to him after Sunday 118-112 defeat, which was the Lakers' 6th in a row. We played well enough offensively to win. We scored 112 points at home. That should be a win. It's tough to win when we can't get stops. Walton sounded as frustrated as he's been since taking the Lakers job, but still managed to relay that he has not yet lost hope. I won't say that we can't get stops because we can get stops. The coach correct himself. It's tough to win when we don't get stops. See, at one point he was frustrated. He had to calm himself down and wait a minute, let me get myself together. He was frustrated. I told y'all guys throughout my videos, he looked frustrated. Derrick Rose started the game by making all 5 of his shots in the first quarter, and Walton didn't seem impressed with his team response or lack thereof. First, he said the players need to be more aware of the game plan and defensive schemes. A lot of it is individual challenge. Walton continued to express his frustration by calling out his players without naming names. It's taking pride in not letting the guy you're guarding get past you. Now, keep in mind, I'm going to stop real quick. I'm going to jump back in it. Remember Byron Scott last year did the exact same thing. Only thing about Byron Scott is he called out the exact players. He didn't do what Luke Walton did. He actually told you who's what. But the fan base, they went on a temper tantrum. They took off their maxi pads or actually put them back on. And, they wanted Byron Scott head. Oh, Byron Scott sucked. He's not letting D'Angelo Russell play, get playing time. He's only getting 25 minutes. He's sitting them on the bench. He's not playing the young guys. Let the young guys play. Kobe should be on the bench. And this is what the fan base was saying. You know what I mean? So Luke Walton, if y'all notice, he doing the exact same thing Byron Scott is doing, but y'all guys don't see it because why are you biased? Straight up like that, you guys are biased. You don't want to see it. You making excuses. And that's why I call y'all fanboyish, because at the end of the day, you try to make excuses. You run away from the problem and try to think that just by overlooking, everything's going to solve itself. But like I said before, Luke Walton is only giving these guys 25 minutes. Some players might need more than 25 minutes to even get going. And that's the problem. And then on top of that, the rotation is bad because certain players are playing out of position or should be playing to their strength, and we're not playing according to their strength because he's trying to run them like Golden State Warriors, and it's not freaking working. The small ball is not working. And what makes me upset is that Luke Walton ain't taking the initiative to say, you know what, a lot have to do with me as well for bad rotation and not putting the right people in at the right time. But he's just pushing it all on the players. But like I said, the fan base last year when Byron Scott said this, everybody wanted to jump against Byron Scott. Oh, he just don't like D'Angelo Russell. But Luke Walton said the exact same thing. And keep in mind, this is only like 20-something games in, and he's already frustrated. But yet y'all don't want to say nothing about that. And I'm not saying that throw Luke Walton under the bus, but call a spade for what it truly is. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, we get back to the article. A lot of it is individual challenge. Walton continued to express his frustration by calling out his players without naming names, is taking pride in not letting the guy you're guarding get past you. And I said it before, it got a lot to do with the perimeter defense, letting the guards blow past you. But he ain't gonna call out names. But I already know who he's talking about because I mentioned them in the game on my videos just by watching it. And I know if I seen it, like I said before, I know he see it. The only problem I have with Luke is that he don't see his rotation when you putting a freaking Julius Randle on freaking Goldberg when the guy's 6'9" with no defense, playing somebody 6'7", 7'12", and thinking that he will stop this guy. When this guy can just jump up and reach over him and grab rebounds, that's bad matchup according to the coaching staff. So, like I said, all parties are at fault. Not just the players, so is the coach. The whole party is at fault. But anyway, over the current 6-game losing streak, LA opponents are averaging an unnerving 115.7 points per game in terms of advanced statistics. The Lakers ranked 30th in NBA with a defensive rating of 109.7 for the season, meaning the Lakers allow 109.7 points per 100 possessions. That's dead last in the NBA. I don't think it's gotten worse. It stayed pretty similar. This is what he's saying. He don't think it got it worse. It stayed pretty similar. Like, it never changed. Walton said about the team defense before explaining the reason for the lack of resistance. But honestly, it's hard once the season gets going because between the injuries and the schedule, you don't really have a lot of practice time, and that's what we need. We need to rep and rep and rep and rep. It's the only way to break habits. And this is at the time, I think, when they had that crazy away, their road trip where they didn't really get no rest. So that's what he's basically talking about. Walton explained that the Lakers' defensive woes go beyond the current losing streak and even beyond the current season. We haven't been a good defensive team for the last few years, which is true. So you add that with the fact that we have a new team and new staff and a new concept, and we're putting all that out there and we're getting the effort. But then, if we're lucky, we can get 2 solid practice in a week. The Lakers coach continued, it's tough to get the amount of reps that we really need to in the practice. So a lot of the reps really the lot of reps we're getting are literally happening in a game, which is still getting reps added, so we still should get better at it, and we will. Optimistic though, could not mask reality, and Walton concluded honestly, it just haven't happened yet. Alright, so you hear him talking about that, right? Now you're talking about the defense, which everybody knows the defense. But like I said before, and I told a guy not too long ago, I said the Lakers could easily have been 16-18 with a couple rotation matchups. A lot of them had to do with Luke Walton. That's why I said Luke Walton needs to take some blame as well. It's your rookie coach. You're going to make rookie mistakes. We understand that. But at the end of the day, stand up and be a man and take some of the blame too. Don't just put it on the players and not take the blame as well. You putting small guys against big guys and thinking that this small lineup is going to work. It's not the Warriors. These guys ain't shooting like the Warriors. They're still playing iso ball. They're not actually doing extra passes in that bottom of the third, fourth quarter. First half they might do it, and they come out playing fluid, but then after that, when they get behind, they just start throwing hero ball. But I want to go to something real quick, and I want to share something with you. So this is the article. This is back in June the 5th, and this is written by Harrison Fagel. Like I said, I follow him on Twitter. He said, Laker offseason news, Luke Walton shares his view on small ball. Now, I'm just gonna go to a part that he talks about Draymond Green. This is what he said. He said, it's really physically draining to guard bigger people. Assistant coach Luke Walton said, if a true center, we don't want to do it. Listen, he said, if it's a true center, we don't want to do it for too long because Draymond already playing 40 minutes as it is. If we have him wrestling with someone bigger than he is, for a lot of the time, we're wearing him down too much. We know how potent our small lineup is, but we try to use it in sparks to take advantage of them. Now, going back to what I said, if this is the case, then why would you put somebody like Julius Randle on Goldberg, knowing that Goldberg is out rebounding him? He's boxing out, allowing the guards to get in there to get easy rebounds or get easy layups because why? He giving up you're giving up weight against this big guy. And when you're playing elite centers, you can't do that unless Julius Randle or Larry Nance have good D. Now Larry Nance is a better defender than Julius Randle, but that's not saying much. Because in reality, our defense is suspect. Anytime when Nick Young is your best defensive player on the team, that is a red flag. I'm just being honest with you. And that's why I say at the end of the day, Luke Walton has to stop being passive and get up under these guys. And I got another article coming out where he actually do lean on them. And that's why I try to tell you guys, y'all try to say, oh, well, Luke Walton, this and that. Listen, like I said, at the end of the day, Luke Walton have to take some of the blame as well. Not just the players, but Luke Walton, because you are the coach. The players are going to play according to what you tell them to do. So if you see guys not playing good, they're not playing defense, this is your part as being a coach to sit them down. You sit him on the bench, and this is what Byron Scott did. But see, I think Luke Walton not going to do it because he don't want that feedback from the fan base. Oh, you're not playing him? You're not doing that? Listen, my brother Luke, you got to do what it takes to win, family. Ain't nothing wrong with this squad. Ain't nothing wrong with you as a coach. Y'all just got to come together mentally. Block out all the fan base, because some of these fans are just biased. They just want to see their favorite player play, and sometimes they gotta understand that if that guy's not hot and he's not playing according to his potential, you gotta sit him down. They have to understand that. But we gotta win games, and like I told people over again, we do not want to keep going to the freaking the lottery pick. You know, somebody say, well, let's just tank and go to it. Dude, we don't want to keep tanking. We don't want to keep tanking. You know what I'm saying? We got a nice squad. We just got to get them to play according to Luke Walton's system. And the only way that's going to work if Luke Walton put his foot down on these players, pay attention to his matchups, you know what I mean, and stop being stubborn and trying to run that small ball offense. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Most highs willing, a couple years from now, that small ball offense probably would work because Julius Randle, I'm hoping, if he's still here, probably would have a shot then. Because that's all Julius Randle missing is a shot. I mean, I don't like his layup fundamentals. I mean, you know, his style of layup, but he gets it done inside the paint. So I don't mind that. But all Julius Randle needs is a shot. Julius Randle get a shot. The guards of D'Angelo Russell get his confidence. D'Angelo Russell, to me, like I'm telling guys over and over again, a lot of guys are beating up on D'Angelo Russell, this and that. I think, and I'm just being honest, and I'm not making an excuse, but I think D'Angelo Russell had knee problems. I really do. I mean, it was one. Oh man, I meant to tell y'all this a while ago, and I forgot what game it was. He was chasing somebody. God dang it, I meant to tell you guys. And I wanted to bring it on Twitter, but I forgot to speak on it. It was a game they were playing, and the guy blew past D'Angelo Russell. And as D'Angelo Russell was trying to catch it with him, you could see him limping a little bit. And I meant to share that, man. I'm telling you, I think D'Angelo Russell needs not as good, man. I'm serious. I think his knees are not as good. Because, remember, you need your legs. And sometimes shots look flat. Matter of fact, that last shot that he took, that shot was flat. You know, and I'm saying over and over, this is why I keep saying that he should play the 2, man, because you chase around these freaking fast guards. JC should be chasing around on fast guards. I just hate to say it, but JC a little bit more fast. He should chase around these fast guards. Now, the thing is, like I said, with the Lakers offense, just they got to be more aggressive, be a little bit more unselfish. And, you know, guys like D'Angelo Russell need to take more shots. You know, when Lou Williams coming in and take 15, 16 shots, D'Angelo Russell need to take 15, 16 shots. I'm just being honest with you because I think he can do it, man. I think he can score, man. But, you know, he don't take a lot of shots. But this ain't about D'Angelo Russell. You know, this is about Lou Walton. And I just want to bring that out. And like I said, I got another article that's sharing another thing with him about how he get up on the players. You know, and like I said before, over and over again, he's frustrated, man. But you can't just blame the players. You got to blame the coach as well. You know, and that's why I'm trying to tell some of these fans, man, they come on my channel or in other channels and they talking about, you know, don't blame the coach. No. If you're watching the game, you watch the matchup, the coach have a lot to do with some of these losses too. It's not just the players. You know, well, you know, the players ain't playing defense, blah, blah, blah. It got a lot to do with matchup. Like I said before, he's not playing Mozgov. Mozgov getting anywhere from 16 to 25 minutes. You know, he had good game. If you look at his stats, in them little 16, 20 minutes, the dude have nice stats. Just ain't getting the playing time. The matchups, you know, you putting Julius Randle, Larry Nance on the elite center, and they not Draymond Green. This is where you got to use Moz. You know what I mean? You got to put Moz in there, man. I mean, to get the matchup, to make the defender be honest. And like I said, you got to get Moscow involved in the offense because it opens up a better opportunity for Julius Randle to work down low. I keep saying it over and over again, man. Like I said, I'm not a freaking coach. But if I can sit on the sideline, you know, from the comfort of my chair and see what's going on, I know Luke Walton says it. And the only ones that don't see it is, like I said before, biased fans. I still love you, biased fans. I'm not mad at you, biased fans, but I love you guys. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, we all want the Lakers to win. So your opinion is just as good as anybody else's opinion. But I'm just going to call you biased. And I'm not trying to beat up on you guys and nothing like that, but I'm just being real. You know, DeAndre Page, he calls me biased all the time, you know, but it's all good, man. But like I said, it's just, you know, we just chopping it up, people. You know, we have love for one another and just want to bring it out there to let you guys know. And like I said, I got another one coming out probably Friday. Most Highs willing. Luke Walton again. I've been real busy, so I definitely want to drop this one. But anyway, it's your man Herbal Lover. Like, share, subscribe, get in the comment section. Tell me what you think. I'm going to put both article links in my description so you can look at it. You can read over it for those that like to read. And I'm just, like I said, I'm just trying to bring it out, man. Like I said, at the end of the day, man, there's nothing wrong with this team. We don't need to trade nobody. No, Luke Walton don't need to be fired. We just got to tweak a couple things, and we should be pretty much good. We're not a bad team. So with that being said, y'all guys, be safe out there and much love. Take care.